Hello to all you beautiful beings tuning into today's message. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. And what I have for you is today's guidance messages. So what it is that we need to be aware of and focusing on for our day and the best guidance for that message. Now I just want to point out a couple of things before we get into the cards here, okay? So I'm noticing a bit of a shift in the energy today. So with myself, I feel like I have a bit more energy today. There's less clouds in the sky today. It's just completely blue sky. There's a lot of movement, in my home around me, a lot of buzz. I was smiling as I was cleansing because there's a lot of crows outside, a lot of excitement. They're all gathering and communicating with one another just outside my window. So I really was enjoying that. So yes, there's just this uplift in the energy. It almost feels like when I was setting up, I was guided to use some different stones. We'll get into that. And then the music that I put on, I was really drawn to just the image, the thumbnail of the video. But as it began, I noticed that, the video is actually just water flowing, which was interesting because I myself today am feeling very drawn to water. I'm actually going to be going down to the beach later today, most likely. So, the video is about the sacral chakra. I didn't really look at the description of it, but it's to help with the sacral chakra. And we've been speaking so much about that alignment, making sure that we're in alignment, that meditation time for ourselves, right? And I've been really feeling guided to encourage you all to spend more time in nature and around water sources, right? So there's something going on there. So I'm excited to get into today's messages. So let's dive in. So as I was saying about the stones, on the tarot deck today, I have the peacock ore. So a very bright, vibrant stone, okay? Once again, making me think about the chakras getting into alignment, okay? The different colors of the different chakras. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was a weird glitch on my phone. Interesting. Okay, and then so the other thing is I'm really drawn to the blue on this stone today, which is making me think about water, okay? So once again, really feeling some strong guidance in regards to connecting with water perhaps today. And that might help some of you. We've been talking about healing the sacral chakra. That's come up quite a few times in the recent past. So, again, that's coming through. I also have this stone here. This is a stone, I don't know if I've shown this to you all before. I actually got this from the same beach that I'm hoping to go to today, okay? Kitsilano Beach, I love that place. And so I'm really not too sure what kind of stone this is, but again, I actually picked it up right off of the shore, okay? So again, that water, and with my setup today, I always do my setup before I choose the music. And I have this here, some stones and things, some sand that I collected. This is from a beach that I visited in Florida. So, once again, just a lot of water energy, a lot of that sacral chakra, okay? So let's find out what it is that we need to be aware of today and focusing on with the tarot, okay? Let me know how you guys are feeling. If you are feeling this shift in the energy, maybe you are noticing you have more energy today. Maybe you feel a little bit more upbeat, a little bit more of a skip in your step today, feeling a little more lighthearted, just a little more carefree today. So let me know how you guys are feeling, if that resonates for you. And let's just see what Spirit has for us today. Okay, so what do we need to know, be aware of, focusing on for our day, please? Oh, goodness. Okay. Wow. Oh, goodness. We have quite the message coming through here. Okay, so just give me 1 second, you guys. Yes. Yes. Okay, okay. I don't feel like I need to have a look at that. That's coming through really clear. We'll leave that aside because I have 3 other cards here. But so let's look at this message here. I have the Temperance in reverse, talking about what? Imbalancement, excessive self-healing, or sorry, excessiveness, self-healing, and realignment. So once again, you guys, I'm feeling a strong message about, you know, spending some time to heal today, spending some time for yourself, connect with nature, because water is very healing. It's very cleansing, okay? And speaking about an imbalancement, so you might be feeling a bit imbalanced. You know, I want to talk about the energy. So today the Jupiter retrograde goes into effect. So that's alongside Pluto, Mercury, and Saturn. So a lot of influential energies coming in. And so what happens is that there's just so much happening that we feel out of alignment. We feel disconnected from ourselves, our intuition, maybe from reality a little bit. Okay, so there is that message is coming through once again right here, starting off the message with Temperance. Next to that, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is talking about recovery, regeneration, and resisting an inevitable end. So again, some of you might be, that has been coming through in my readings, you guys. Some of you might be resisting something in regards to inner healing and your spiritual path that you're on, okay? I understand that the healing sometimes is just, we feel like we need to take a break from that. And maybe that's what today's message is all about, is, don't resist the inevitable end, but taking breaks when you need them, to kind of disconnect from all of that healing a little bit, getting back into a sense of feeling, more energized, less of this Ten of Swords upright, right? Less of this feeling, these painful endings, the deep wounds, okay? Bringing up the feelings of betrayal and loss, that vibe of crisis that the Ten of Swords upright talks about when we are doing our inner healing, right? So yes, so once again, just take time for yourself, right? Temperance here, and take time for your recovery as well. So for those of you who there is a message about resisting the healing, but again, this Ten of Swords in reverse is talking about taking time to recover, okay? So that you don't put yourself in this upright Ten of Swords energy, so that you're not, just causing further harm to yourself along your journey, making the journey more difficult, more of a battle. And yes, so just take some time, recovery, okay? Next to that, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, okay? And this is why the message about recovery is so important, is you're going through a transformation, okay? The Six of Swords in reverse talks about a personal transition, resistance to change, and unfinished business. So once again, you guys, someone is really resisting something here, okay? And this change is always for our greatest benefit. So don't resist it. Again, I know I'm hearing thinking about this Ten of Swords upright, I feel like for some of you, doing this inner healing really is this incredibly painful energy for you. I mean, just like unbearable. The sense of betrayal and loss and crisis that you've had to go through. It's hard for you to bring that up, I feel like. But it is a sense of unfinished business, okay? I feel like, completing this healing is unfinished business, and once you complete that healing, we'll see what the other cards have to say, but I'm feeling some great things. We do have the Ace of Swords up right over here too, okay? So we'll look at that. So great things are coming for you, but just don't resist this healing. Take some time for yourself if you do need it, but don't let that healing be unfinished business, right? Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles next to that, again in reverse, talking about the lack of a long-term vision and limited success or reward. Okay, so in regards to your healing, I am feeling that. I'm feeling like you have this sense of a lack of recognition. You feel like you're not being recognized. And I feel like this lack of long-term view, I feel like you're being blocked, like you're not able to move forward. And I think it's this healing, you know, you're resisting something in your healing path. And it's there's something that it's preventing you from being able to move forward with. So again, I'm feeling like taking time for yourself, okay? Connecting with nature, connecting with water. It's a strong message for today, this water energy, healing, cleansing vibe. I just heard a door close, okay? So close the door to that chapter, that unfinished business, okay? And it will help you to, you know, clear away. I'm seeing just like it's like your vision is clouded, it's blurry, and so clear that away and you'll have a better vision, your long-term view, okay? You'll have a better vision of what your long-term view looks like, what your goals, what goals you want to accomplish and how you're going to get there. And that's what the Saturn retrograde is all about, is, you know, reviewing our success and how we want to obtain it. Pluto retrograde is here to help us to remove the fear in regards to obtaining our success, right? So that's fantastic. You know, it's unfortunate when we're going through a hard time and when we have to do the healing and it's so painful, but I really am feeling a sense of great optimism here for you, okay? So yes, we have the King of Pentacles next to that upright, okay? So we're talking about wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, and abundance. We've seen this card come through recently, okay? So again, I was feeling a sense of optimism. The Ace of Swords over here is talking about breakthroughs, new ideas. Once again, we'll get there. So you are working towards some things. Once again, a lot of us are working towards our pentacles, right? Our wealth, our business, okay? You know, there's been a strong message about partnerships coming through recently. My throat chakra, excuse me, you guys. Oh my goodness, it was like my throat suddenly just like, whew. Okay, and some of you, like I said, there's, you know, we are working towards a sense of greatness, okay? There's great things ahead. The King of Pentacles does also talk about abundance, okay? So with this Temperance card here and the King of Pentacles, I'm feeling this sense of, you know, having self-discipline, having discernment in knowing when it's time to get into the healing so that it's not being left as unfinished business, and when to take time for yourself to take a break from, to heal from the healing, I'm hearing, right? Because we do need to just, like, yes, we do need to take time to regenerate ourselves. The Temperance does talk about, where did I see regeneration? Yes, the Ten of Swords in reverse, right? Regenerate yourself through the healing, okay? Wow, you guys, the Ace of Cups is next to this King of Pentacles here. So we're talking in the upright position about love, new relationships, compassion, and creativity. So do have compassion for yourself along this healing journey, okay? This discipline, you know, like, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? It is okay to take breaks from the healing, but once again, for some of you, you know, don't resist that, okay? And once again, this feeling of there's great things ahead for you, okay? Not only are you working towards, you know, this King of Pentacles here, but you also have, you know, you are really tapping into yourself, okay? Really getting in your vibe. It feels like I was saying, like this energy that I was talking about as I began. Like today, I'm just really, really in my vibe, okay? And so it opens you up, okay? When you tap into yourself and your cup is overflowing and you radiate this self-love that you have for yourself, you attract that into yourself, okay? So you know, there is a sense of you know, maybe a romantic relationship for you, love, okay? This could even be speaking about the love that you have for yourself, the love that you see in the world around you, I'm feeling. And with this King of Pentacles and this creativity, I have been feeling that a lot with what you're working towards has this creative vibe towards it, okay? This wealth and abundance that you're working towards. It's like that passion project that we've been talking about, right? That's going to bring in some income for you, some wealth for you. And then new relationships with this. Again, I'm feeling back to this King of Pentacles vibe with this, partnerships. Okay, that word has been coming through for me in the last few readings. So, this new relationships, maybe not like romantic relationships, but partnerships, right? Business collaborations is the word that I'm hearing. Okay, so moving on, we have the Chariot upright. Wow. So like I said, really moving forward with towards some really great prosperity I'm hearing. So the 7, I felt the need to say that card number. Okay, so that's the number 7. That does speak in numerology about spirituality. Okay, very spiritual path that you're on right now. So this is talking about control, willpower, success, action, and determination. So once again, there is this sense of you being very determined to achieve all that you're working towards. You really do want this King of Pentacles and this Ace of Cups for yourself, and you truly deserve it, and you know that you do. Okay, and that's this sense of love and self-love that I'm picking up on. Okay, you're really tapping into who you are, and therefore you're attracting what you truly deserve, because what you deserve is what you are, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm feeling this, you are having this sense of self-discipline, this sense of control over the situation. But I'm also hearing, don't be too controlling. Okay, go with the flow, be light, be love. Okay, you have this sense of willpower towards moving towards your success. Okay, and the sense of action. Okay, interesting about this action. The Chariot does talk about action. It does talk about moving forward, right? It's a chariot, it's driving forward. Again, I'm seeing from the Hunger Games, that chariot when it's on fire, really, driving through that arena. Okay, interesting, because I also have been feeling a vibe in my readings about this 3 of Cups. Okay, the sense of celebration, public recognition. Okay, like being in the public eye, but in like a celebratory kind of way. Okay, or maybe like a ceremony of some kind. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else we have here. There's quite the message coming through today. This is amazing. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords upright. So we're talking, like I said, about breakthroughs, new ideas, mental clarity, and success. Like I said, I was seeing kind of like a fog. Okay, like your vision was being blurred. Okay, that's going to be cleared away. I don't feel like we're here yet. I don't feel like we're in this chariot yet. Okay, I feel like that's what's to come. Okay, so we're really working through. It's interesting that I put the spread this way too. It was just the way that I was laying out the cards, but it kind of divided up nicely. Okay, so right now this is what's happening. Okay, this is what we're working through. Okay, we're clearing away the fog so we can see this long-term vision, not resisting the healing, but also taking time when it's needed to heal from the healing, right? That regeneration. Okay, and then once we are able to get back into that alignment and know when it's time to get back into the chariot towards, driving again back towards this King of Pentacles, and the tapping back into ourself, our vibe, our essence, so that we're radiating this Ace of Cups and that we can bring it back in within us. Okay, attract that. Now my stomach is making some interesting noises. Okay, so sacral chakra once again, you guys, interesting message with that chakra today. And then so so this is what we're going to move into. Okay, once we have taken time to regenerate ourselves, heal from the healing, and then for those of you who you've taken time to get back into the healing and you've stopped resisting that healing process, that's when we're going to step into this King of Pentacles, this Ace of Cups, and this Chariot. Okay, and then what's to follow from that is the Ace of Swords. Okay, all of that that fog that I'm seeing, that blurriness is going to be cleared away. Okay, and there's going to be breakthroughs, like these aha moments, these epiphanies, and you're going to be in this chariot, and that's when you're going to be really driving forward towards these new ideas that you're having. Okay, and again, the Ace of Swords talks about success. So we've had a couple of cards now. Chariot talks about success, the Ace of Swords talks about success, so you're really driving towards that. And with this chariot, chariot being on fire. You know, in the tarot deck, that does speak about wands. It speaks about passionate fire energy, okay? And then the swords are very fast moving as well. So you're really on track once we have, you know, worked through this first message here with the temperance, the 10 of swords, the 6 of swords, and the 7 of pentacles, okay? There's also the ace of cups here, okay? So it does talk about, in the upright position, disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, and escapism, okay? But the world card is next to that in the reverse, and is talking about seeking personal closure, shortcuts, and delays, okay? So I feel like what's happening here is we're moving towards, you know, this ace of swords, right? We're moving onward with this ace of swords energy in that chariot, and it's also working towards clearing away. It's like, yes, we've removed the fog, right? This ace of swords, okay? We have this mental clarity, right? So we removed the fog, and it's like we've cleared away, you know, this 10 of swords. Like I was feeling as a little bit of that upright vibe. I was going to say sensation. Okay. So I'm not sure why I said sensation, but that's what came up. So that might be for someone. But it's like, yes, so we, sorry, one second, you guys, I kind of lost track here. Yes, really, there's a sense of mental clarity, okay? So no longer sitting in this sense of disappointment, no longer feeling a sense of abandonment, because now you're this ace of cups, this chariot, this king of pentacles. Like you've truly found yourself within yourself, okay? So you no longer feel abandonment, because you know that, you know, you love yourself. Everything you need is within yourself, and you know that oneness, you know that you're so connected. This 7 being a really spiritual path that you're on, right? So you know that oneness, you know that you're never alone, you know you're always connected. I'm hearing twin flame right now. So there are some twin flames watching this right now, okay? And you are starting to feel that sense of your counterpart always being with you, okay? You're never alone. So you're removing this fog, this illusion I'm hearing in regards to feeling this abandonment, okay? You know, and there has been this sense of withdrawal. So I am picking up some twin flame message right now about this withdrawal, okay? So a lot of twin flames, a lot of masculines particularly, have been in the hermit mode, okay? Really withdrawing, you know, this soul searching, you know, really clearing away the wounds, you know, really doing the inner work, okay? That I'm hearing introspection. So and you know, there was a sense of escapism as well, okay? So I'm feeling like, once again, that's really being cleared away at this time, okay? Because this mental clarity is here, that fog is being lifted, and you know, this world card in reverse there, you know, it's because you've been seeking this personal closure. So I'm feeling a strong masculine message here right now, okay? So masculines, you know, you have been in hermit mode, you have been seeking this personal closure, really doing this introspection, this healing, recuperation, right? Really, yes, masculines, you really have also had that 10 of swords in your readings so much. We haven't been seeing it a lot for you recently, and when it does come up, it is in the reverse, okay? So you're I want to say finally healing from this, and I say finally in the way that, you know, at last you're gaining a sense of peace, right? It's you know, happiness and a sense of pride for you to be reaching this achievement, okay? And that could be why we're getting this really strong sense of, you know, taking some time for yourself, having that discernment, okay? And this ace of pentacles, I was really feeling a strong masculine vibe from that. It is a king, it is a masculine, but I'm feeling a divine masculine coming through in this, okay? So once again, talking about this mental clarity, clearing away a lot of this heavier energy, clearing away, you know, getting the sense of personal closure, but knowing how to move forward, okay? And no longer taking these shortcuts, because shortcuts put delays, right? Like, it's like when we try to it's like sometimes when we're impatient, we can make it worse. Like, I'll give you an example. You know, sometimes when I'm taking the bus and I'm being impatient, I think, okay, the bus that I need to take, it's running late, so I'll go catch another bus. But then that other bus that I go to take is late, and then the bus that I was waiting for runs by, and then I miss it, and then I'm even later than I was going to be originally if I had just been patient, right? So, you know, now it's like understanding that you can't take shortcuts in life, you know, no longer having this unfinished business. Like, you understand now, whoever this is for, that you have to complete things. We may have an angel number coming through about, you know, completing a cycle to unlock the next project, right? I think that's angel number 999. Okay, so let's move on here. That's quite the message we had come through today. So grateful to be able to deliver that. And I am feeling, once again, this very light, uplifted vibe from this. Okay, so some heavy energy that's being cleared away here, but you know, I'm feeling just there's a great sense of renewal towards the end here. Now with the angel number deck, again, going back to these stones and this water energy, I have my blue howlite. So again, I'm you know, a lot of blue coloring today. With my stones and this, you know, talk about water, right? Water, you know, when we look at it, oftentimes is the color blue or green, right? So, you know, here we are with a blue stone, okay? So, you know, you can look up the stones that we're using today and see what messages they hold for you, okay? So let's find out, what is the best guidance that the angels would have in regards to the situation, everything. Like, this is such a great message. So, you know, really great. Like, what was this willpower, this chariot that we're going to be in? And I am feeling, for some of you, already in that chariot. You're already feeling that. I know I myself today, like I said, I'm feeling kind of on point, I guess you would say today. Just, you know, really, really in my zone, in my element. Wow. Okay. So, the angels have for us today, angel number 986, okay? Goodness gracious. I was saying, you know, congratulations to the masculines that I was picking up in this reading, because of letting go of some of this really heavy, utterly defeated energy, and really stepping into this regeneration and a sense of recovery. I'm getting that message again about someone in recovery. Like, there was something about suppression. Give me 1 second, you guys. Where did I see that? Escapism. It was the 8 of Cups upright. I don't know why I put that reverse. I did put it down in reverse. It came upright. So in reverse, we're talking about trying one more time, indecision, aimless drifting, and walking away. Yes, this is a masculine I'm picking up 100%. This came through for a recent divine, a twin flame reading that I did, okay? This was a masculine. Really feeling that. So masculines walking away. Yes, wow. Okay, my nose is itchy now, so messages from spirit. So yes, I am picking up a strong divine masculine channeling here about a divine masculine walking away from, you know, all of that, what I was already saying, you know, this 10 of Swords, really turning that energy around for yourself, really moving forward, stepping into this divine masculine mode. No longer this person with all of this pain and misery and hurt, okay, and feeling betrayed. Now stepping into this king, this emperor vibe, getting in this chariot, moving forward. I mean, and you got love on the brain, I'm hearing, with this Ace of Cups, right? And yes, clearing away the mental clarity. A lot of this message has been coming through in my twin flame readings from the divine masculines, okay? So going back to what I was feeling with, telling the masculines a congratulatory message. I was saying about that. Yes, and I was also picking up on this. It's been coming through in my readings about recovering from some kind of form of escapism. So whether that be substance abuse or an addiction of some kind, I'm hearing TV right now, like really, really finding ways to distract yourself from doing the healing for the unfinished business. My goodness, what a message today. Okay, masculines, I hope you're receiving this for yourself so that you can move forward, okay? So getting back to these angel number messages, I'm sorry, you guys, there's a lot of really great stuff coming through today. So that angel number just landed on the Ace of Cups, okay? So a congratulatory message from your angels of your diligent work towards serving and your life mission and soul destiny. Okay, so and your angels are bringing you a sense of encouragement. So this isn't a card that we see very often. So basically what's happening right now is your angels are, guidance for you is just like, for one, take a moment to, this first 4 cards coming through here, to regenerate, recoup for yourself. Okay, don't let that don't have that resistance to change, and let there be that unfinished business. Okay, so your angels are saying, we recognize that you're doing that. You are going through this healing. You're doing this work. Sometimes you do resist the healing a little bit. I'm hearing right now, but you do this message about full circle that I picked up yesterday, I believe, in the twin flame reading. So I'm hearing that you do sometimes resist this healing, but you always come full circle. You always come back to this healing path to regenerate yourself, so that it's not unfinished business. I'm hearing that you don't want there to be unfinished business in regards to this Ace of Cups. And that's why you want to get into this Chariot and drive forward once you have these breakthroughs, this mental clarity. Okay, and the Ace of Cups next to that, I accidentally put it in reverse, and I think that was because we needed to see this sense of walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, walking away from the escapism. And then moving towards this World card. Okay, seeking personal closure, no longer taking shortcuts because you broke down the delays. Okay, so your angels really giving you a congratulatory message for all of this really great work that you're doing. I'm going to leave that on, and also it landed on the Ace of Cups, so congratulatory message regarding your diligent work, and that landed on the Ace of Cups. Okay, angel number 6666. Okay, that's been coming through a lot for my twin flame readings. I'm really feeling the Pentacles vibe with this. Okay, finances and materialism. We have this King of Pentacles. I'm really feeling that. Okay, I'm hearing that for the divine masculines who this is for, a sense of having, yes, really have been working towards setting down this foundation. The King of Pentacles does talk about security. Okay, so really setting down your foundation to be able to move forward. And I'm feeling that with this angel number coming through, you're stepping into that, and your angels are here to help you with it. Okay, so restore the balance that you once had in life, and a forewarning that you are straying from your path. I feel the need to put that on the King of Pentacles, because that's what I feel like whoever this message is for, that's what you're really working towards right now. Because it's like this King of Pentacles, is going to unlock this next phase of your journey, I'm hearing. So again, going back to this, talking about this sacral chakra stuff. Okay, masculines who this is for, whoever this message is for, but I do feel a strong masculine vibe, divine masculine, twin flame. Yes, healing that sacral chakra is so important for you in this time, whoever this is for, because you are, this forewarning that you're straying from your path. When we get out of alignment, then we're not on our path with that oneness. Okay, being able to step into your King of Pentacles, being able to I'm hearing manifest, really tapping into yourself, your vibe, and just, it's like I'm seeing a magician right now, the magician with this King of Pentacles, just like being able to make everything that you want just to be able to appear because you desire it. Okay, and because you're that much of a powerful being. I don't have words for what I'm hearing right now. Okay, yes, so that's what I'm feeling for today, you guys. Okay, so once again, going back to the beginning of this reading, taking time for the healing. Okay, but also having the discernment to know when you need to regenerate from the healing. Okay, make sure that you're not resisting the healing, coming back full circle when it's time to get back down to the work, so that you can really move forward. Okay, your angels are letting you know, congratulations for everything that you're doing, because it really is helping you to align. Okay, just make sure, again, with angel number 6666, that you are taking time to align yourself. Okay, I'm really picking up, I'm seeing water flowing right now. Okay, I'm actually going to the beach today, you guys, the ocean front. Okay, so for those of you who do feel that you need to regenerate from the healing, connect with water today. Okay, that's the message that I have. I hope that it finds who it was meant for, and I hope that it helps you through your day. I'll be back with you tomorrow for another guidance message and how you can move forward towards your best life. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer.